And there you have it. We have our offensive coordinator and we have our defensive coordinator. And I'm going to talk about the Super Bowl. What is up, Finn fans? Finally have hired our offensive coordinator, Frank Smith. I'm going to talk about him. I've got a little bit more info on who's doing what, who's calling what, all that good stuff. But before we jump into all that, and I'm going to recap the Super Bowl real quick. It was actually a pretty good game. Got to shout out two new members in Ronaldo Pena and Alex Franklin. Ronaldo, I apologize if I spelled your last name wrong. If you want to join the membership, you hit the join button next to the subscribe button. And also, you can join the Patreon, which is linked below. Also, I will be live this Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Why am I going live? What am I going to be talking about? It is the giveaway. So this Thursday at 6 p.m., I'm going to be live for about an hour, and I'm going to be doing the giveaway. You have an option of 3 gifts, one being Backroom Collections artwork. Go check them out, backroomcollections.net. Get yourself some fantastic artwork. Use the promo code DDW. You get yourself 10% off. I'm giving one away, one of their artworks away. Fantastic canvas artwork. Go over, check them out. But I'll be giving one of them away. Also, I think I'm going to give away Patch Vibes, patchvibes.com. Use the promo code DDW20, DDW2, and you get yourself 20% off. I'm going to give away their zebra printed button-up shirt. If you want it, right? If you want it. Again, I'll go over the details. And then I think I'm going to give away something else, right? 3 giveaways. And the way it works is you're going to come on the live stream. You're going to answer 3 trivia questions. You can't look it up. You can't do anything. You have to answer 3 trivia questions in a row. 1, 2, 3, you win. First one to answer the 3, you have your choice of the 3 prizes. Second one gets their choice of the last 2. And the third one to get them right gets the last gift. The giveaway. And then I'm going to send it to you guys. So this Thursday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, that is when I will be live. The other thing that I need to talk about and I need to thank is the fact that this video is brought to you by Manscaped.com. Yes, I am doing a partnership and sponsored by Manscaped.com. Fantastic stuff they have over there. They hooked me up with the Perfect Package 4.0. And what that has inside of it is the new Lawnmower 4.0. It also has in there the Crop Preserver Ball Deodorant and the Crop Reviver. Now, this Manscaper 4.0 trimmer, right? The Lawnmower 4.0 trimmer, this thing is ridiculous. You can use it in the shower. It doesn't nick you, doesn't cut you, doesn't bleed. I use it on my face. You can use it anywhere. You can use it on your chest. You can use it somewhere else if you're feeling fancy. But be sure to go over manscaped.com, use the promo code DDW20, and you get yourself 20% off, free shipping, and 2 free gifts. So go over to manscaped.com, grab yourself the Perfect Package 4.0, and use the promo code DDW20. And thank you so much to Manscaped for sponsoring this video. So let's jump into the new offensive coordinator, Frank Smith. The Miami Dolphins hired Frank Smith. He was the last to be interviewed. They interviewed him. They interviewed the wide receiver coach for the Saints. And I don't remember that. You can remind me in the comment section. It doesn't really matter anymore who the first OC they were going to interview was. But they've come to the conclusion of hiring Frank Smith, who's the offensive line / run game coordinator for the Chargers. The Chargers this year was 11th in pass win percentage when it came to their offensive line and 20th in block pass win percentage. That is a huge jump from where they were last year without him, when they were 19th in pass win percentage and last 32nd in pass run block win percentage. So a huge jump with the hiring of Frank Smith for the Chargers, and I'm pretty sure they're not happy about losing him. Now, with him being here, right, he is now our offensive coordinator. But the way it was going to work and the way the team's going to work together, and I'm going to talk about this after I tell you everything because I find this very interesting, is he is going to be working with Mike McDaniels on calling plays. It's kind of the same situation that Mike McDaniel, was working with Shanahan, where they would work together on calling plays. Sometimes it would be Mike McDaniel will call a play. Sometimes it would be Kyle Shanahan will call a play. But that's how it's going to work. Wes Welker is going to be working on developing the wide receivers. Obviously, he is our wide receiver coach. And developing the pass game plan. I don't know if this was told to anybody or if you guys knew about this, but Wes Welker's not just coming in as a wide receivers coach. He's also going to be helping develop the pass game plan. So he's going to have more of a say, more of an input on this offense than just working with the wide receivers. And then obviously, you know, we brought in John Embry, work with the tight ends. We brought in Applebaum, working with the offensive line. We kept Odsey to be the running backs coach. The only one that we don't have right now is a quarterbacks coach. That's it. Offense is pretty much set except for the quarterbacks coach. So Frank Smith, you know, a lot of you guys want to know my first impressions with Frank Smith being our offensive coordinator, right? He was a tight ends coach with the Raiders 2018 to 2020, helped Darren Waller kind of become Darren Waller, was tight end coach with the Bears 2015, 2017, assistant O-line coach from 2010 to 2014. Now, no offensive coordinator experience, no play calling experience, really. That's what I wanted, right? Now, I'm not knocking, again, I'll tell you how I feel about the hire. I'm just going to tell you what's going on in my brain right now. I wanted Mike McDaniel to have at least one of the coordinators be somebody that was already a head coach so they could help him through the process of not making mistakes, right? You make a mistake, you can kind of lean on somebody. That's what Sean McVay did. He had Wade Phillips as a defensive coordinator, could help him. That's what the Bills head coach did. He had Leslie Frazier. He had a ton of experienced head coaches. That's what Matt LaFleur did. He had that experience. Now, Mike McDaniel surrounding himself with experience as in NFL experience, right? You know, Frank Smith's been in the NFL since 2010, so about 12 years of an NFL experience. Boyer, you know, has been with us for about 3 years, but been with the Patriots forever, kind of has that NFL experience. I kind of wanted that head coach experience to, again, help. They might still bring in somebody, you know, to help with that, or he could still hire maybe a quarterback's coach that was a head coach at one point. I don't know. But that's what I kind of wanted to help facilitate any problems or hiccups or speed bumps that Mike McDaniel might go through. And I feel like that was the biggest downfall for Brian Flores, is he kept surrounding himself with inexperience because from the rumors, it seems like he didn't like the talkback or the controversy in someone disagreeing with what he had to say. So that being said, though, I like the Frank Smith hiring, right? I like his passion. I'm going to pop up a video, right? And I want you just to listen to the passion that this man had on the sideline for the Chargers.
You kidding me? All day. That's when you put the dagger in the heart. Right there, baby. Great job, guys. Great job. You gotta love this.
I love the passion of the guy, right? If he's on the sideline, if our offense is clicking, we're doing well, and that guy's acting like that, it's going to help the offense stay pumped up, and it's going to help the defense be like, yeah, all right, we're going to help you out. So I love the passion. I like the hire, right? He's really going to help the run game. He's really going to help the offensive line development, as well as Applebaum, which if you guys watched the Super Bowl last night, and again, I will talk about that in a second, offensive line help is crucial, incredibly crucial. So overall, when I look at who Mike McDaniel has hired, and with Vic Fangio, I don't know if you guys know this, with Vic Fangio taking 2022 off, kind of makes more sense to me why they went with Josh Boyer. I give his hiring of these coordinators a B, right? It's a solid B. He brought in some good guys. He kept the defense the same. Kept most of the coordinators on the defensive side still there. You know, Gerald Alexander's not there for whatever reason, whatever drama, whatever sources, rumors you want to come up with, whatever. He's not there. Kept it mostly the same, right? With the D-line coach, the linebackers coach, the cornerback coach, and the defensive coordinator. We still need a safeties coach unless the cornerbacks coach is just going to do the whole secondary. He kept that the same. I'm not against that. in 2020 when Josh Boyer was calling the plays, again, whatever you want to believe with the rumors, the controversy, whatever you want to believe with that, fine. But in 2020, when Josh Boyer was calling the plays on defense, our defense was really good in 2020. So I'm not too worried about that. And then on the offensive side of the ball, he brought in very good offensive line coach who, took his college team. He has top college candidates when it comes to being drafted and the second best offensive line in college football. Brings in Wes Welker, who we all seen what he can do. I love that hiring there. I like Godsey staying with the team, staying with the running backs. Or is it Studsville? I think it's Studsville. I think Godsey is gone. Studsville. Correcting myself because I know you already commented below. It's not Godsey, Doug. It's Studsville. I like that move. Again, I don't know who the quarterback's coach is. And I'm okay with the offense coordinator. Again, I had my preferences, but I see where he's going because also Frank Smith was with Washington at some point. So he kind of has that familiarity. Surrounding himself with the familiarity, and he's surrounding himself with people who know the offense he's going to run so they can teach it. That's what he kept talking about. I want these guys to be teachers, to help these players, get the best out of them, all that stuff. So I do like the Frank Smith hiring. Again, I am not the type to knock something, to come to judgment, to say anything's good, bad, this or that until I see it. That's why when the schedule comes out, and I think it comes out in April, it's hard for me to give you a record prediction because I don't know how the team's going to play. I don't know how the opposing teams are going to play. I don't know how the draft is going to be. I don't know how these players are going to gel together. I don't know any of that stuff. No one predicted us going 1-7. So I don't know. But on paper, from what I'm hearing, from what I'm seeing, I'm liking this. And the biggest thing I'm liking about this is, especially on offense, it's not one guy's in charge and one guy's in charge. It seemed like with Brian Flores, it was, I'm in charge, you guys come to me, and I will decide on things. Whereas it seems like Mike McDaniel, it's, okay, I'm going to call the plays, but Frank Smith, you're going to help me call the plays. Wes Welker, you're going to help me, go with a game plan when it comes to the passing game. And it's like a whole, community effort. They're all going to come together and work together, and then the defense is going to do the same thing. I like that it's that, not I'm in charge, I'm the man, no, you're, you know what, I'm going to get rid of you because you keep talking back, and we're going to go in a different direction here, and you know what, I'm just not going to talk to you guys anymore. I'm going to come with a game plan, and then when we get there Sunday, I like that they're working together. So I do like the hiring. Now back to what I was saying about offensive line and how important that is. The Super Bowl that just happened last night. Good Super Bowl. I predicted the Bengals would win 23-20. It ended up being the Rams winning 23-20. I was so close. I just flipped it. But it was a good game. It was a very good game. Obviously, the Bengals got a free touchdown off of what was a blatant offensive pass interference. Jalen Ramsey had his helmet almost ripped off. Blatant offensive pass interference. But watching that game, it just showed me how drastically important the trenches are. And I've been saying that since I started this channel, that trenches, because the Rams won because of the trenches, right? Give Stafford his credit, give Cooper Kupp his credit, give them marching down the field and scoring the points they did their credit. But what won them that game was I think 9 sacks they had on Joe Burrow, Aaron Donald, and that whole defensive front, Miller, and that defensive front and the trenches won the Rams that game. And on the flip, the fact that the Bengals had 2 backups on the right side of the line, and just, I think Joe Burrow might have been the most sacked quarterback in Super Bowl history, if my memory is correct, is why they lost that game. Trenches are so important. We all want the sexy pick, right? We all want the Dolphins to go out and get Devontae Adams. We want the Dolphins to go out and sign this guy, that guy. We want the sexy picks. And then, second, third round, we'll draft this guy. And we'll get Andrews and Ted Karras, which they're not that bad, but we'll versus Lindsey. We'll get these guys, right? Trenches are important. incredibly important. You get a run game going, you're allowed to you can do play action, you can open up down the field, you have your linebackers and safeties biting on the play action, opening things over the field, over the top. You get your quarterback more than 2 seconds to throw the ball. He's allowed to see plays develop, put the ball where he needs to, work on. And on the flip side, you're consistently getting pressure on the quarterback, not having to blitz. Your front four constantly gets pressure. You're able to drop everyone back into coverage. All of a sudden, the quarterback has 2 seconds with 4 only coming at him, and he can't throw it to anybody because everyone else has dropped back into coverage. It makes me so excited, and if we had a top 5 offensive line and a top 5 defensive line, you're hearing me say this right now. And I've said this every year. You can ask the guys who have been with me since 2018. If the Miami Dolphins in 2022, with a rookie head coach, with a rookie offensive coordinator, if the Miami Dolphins have a top 5 offensive line and a top 5 defensive line, I don't care what your thoughts on Tua Tagovailoa are. I don't care if you think he's a bust or not. If the Dolphins have that on offense and defensive line, they will win the division. Poop on me. Say what you want. Comment, you're an idiot. You don't know what you're talking about. If the Miami Dolphins have a top 5 offensive line and a top 5 defensive line, they will win the division. I've been saying that since 2018. And since 2018, they haven't had it. Since 2018, they haven't even made the playoffs. I'm telling you right now, trenches. I am a big proprietor of build through the trenches. Penei Sewell was sitting there. I was like, Penei Sewell. They didn't. They took Jalen Waddle. He's a great receiver for us. He's doing great things for us. I'm not upset about the pick. Trenches. That's all I'm saying. Comment below. Let me know what you guys think of the Frank Smith hiring. Let me know what you guys think of the Super Bowl. Let me go grab yourself some Manscaped. Get that perfect package 4.0, but be sure to use the promo code DDW20. You get yourself 20% off, free shipping, and 2 free gifts. Manscaped.com. Thank you so much for sponsoring the video. But other than that, I will see you guys tomorrow. I have so much planned. I already started doing who we should re-sign, who we should cut, free agent tracking. I'm writing down numbers of contracts, this and that. I'm compiling your questions for Q&A. If you want to still be part of the Q&A community section, go over there, comment there. Under where I ask for questions for Q&A. And then I still have the skit of Miami Dolphins reaction to the 2021 season. So I got a lot planned for you guys, but other than that, I will see you tomorrow in the next video. But like usual, stay classy and fins up.